Hi kids! If I look a little crazy, it's because I'm in a lot of pain and I'm nauseated. I'm home from the hospital. I actually got home from the hospital on the 3rd. It was in the evening on Sunday the 3rd. As far as my surgery goes, everything went great and wonderful, and I am cancer-free, and everything should be wonderful. Recovery, on the other hand, has been more difficult. I got a blood clot, and I've been going through that. I'm doing shots at home, and they are painful, and I had a choice. They told me I could stay in the hospital for another 5 days or do shots at home, and I chose shots at home, and now I'm wondering if I made the right choice. If I can get an angle that isn't too revealing, I will insert a picture of my stomach right now. I'm currently wearing pajama pants that are 2 sizes too big, and they're a little tight. And so not only is there the swelling from the surgery, but there's where I've been doing the shots. And because of what the medication is, blah, 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 it's ugly. I mean, I can do regular shots. I mean, give me like an insulin shot or something and I can do that just fine. No problem. But these, it's a totally different animal. It's a painful animal. So, I just kind of wanted to say hi. I'm not dead yet. Ha. Okay, so let's just kind of go through what happened in the hospital. On day 1, I had my surgery, and it was on my best friend's birthday, and I called her, after my surgery and stuff. My surgery was in the morning. They kept changing the time of my surgery, and it was really irritating. But finally I got my surgery, whatever, and the next day after my surgery, so that would have been the 28th, I called my mom and I said, I changed my mind. Oh, it was the most painful thing I have ever gone through in my entire life. My uterus was enlarged, and there was just a lot of problems. And I had an 8-inch incision, and it was all stapled up. It was just, ugh. So, my stay at Methodist Hospital was wonderful. The staff was incredible. I really, really liked the staff. I think they did a wonderful job. My surgeon is kind of a dick. But I don't doubt his surgical skills. That's not the problem. The problem is that I don't want to talk to him. He doesn't know how to speak correctly to people. So, whatever. So, everything went fine except for the blood clot and anemia, but I've had that for a long time. I guess that's about it. I wanted to share with you what I took to the hospital with me and how useful or not useful those items were. First of all, I just took a small overnight bag. I took these bags with me. I got them from Ulta. This is like, put your dirty clothes in it, put your clean clothes in it. one of the ribbons came off of this one. I've washed these a few times. I've never had a problem. The reviews weren't good. They were saying that they were really small and whatever, but it's good enough for a change of clothing, which is what I used them for. I had just like what was dirty when I came to the hospital, I put in here, and then in this bag I had an oversized knit dress that I was going to wear home, so therefore, you know, it was nice and big. And worked fine for me. I didn't have a problem with any of that. The other things I brought was a little hat. This was actually really nice because after the surgery, and still even now, today is like, oh, I don't know. I think it's like today is the 9th. And I'm still having problems regulating my body temperature. My body is having problems regulating my body temperature. And so I'll be freezing cold and sweating at the same time. Normal. So anyways, this was nice. I wore it in the hospital. I wore it home. I've worn it since I've been home. So another thing I took to the hospital and I wore in the hospital for the same reasons was my little gloves. These are really nice little gloves because I can wear them, I can text with them on, and they keep me warm. And they were little, so they didn't get in the way of the IVs and stuff. You know, when I was in the hospital, I was on morphine, which you have really weird dreams and stuff when you're on morphine. And I opted out on that as soon as possible. But it was really funny when I was on morphine and I was really cold and I was laying there and I was like, what happened to my hands? What are these things on my hands? It's weird. I'm like, I have things on my hands. So anyways. So that was the beanie and the gloves that I took with me, and they were nice. So in that overnight bag, I brought this bag, and Mark is it's from Avon. I used to sell Avon years ago, and I really like this bag. So you open it up, and it has all of these compartments in it. And so it was a nice slim bag. I could keep it actually right there on my bed with me, so anything I wanted would be right there. In this first compartment right here, well, not in the compartment, I had a brush and a comb, obviously. But in that first compartment, I had some Kirkland makeup wipes, which obviously I wasn't wearing makeup, but the wipes were nice to have to clean my face off and whatever when I wasn't getting out of bed. Next, I had a couple of these lens cleaner things for my glasses. That was really nice just to have these real conveniently. I had a couple of hand sanitizer little packets, which was completely unnecessary, along with a hand sanitizer bottle, because there's hand sanitizer literally everywhere you turn. It's a hospital. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's cool. And then I brought a handful of cough drops. Just Hall's Honey cough drops. I use these a lot at home, and I figured in the hospital, you know, I'd probably need them, and I did. The other two things I wish I hadn't have brought, I wish I had brought something else, was the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Touch hand cream. The reason why I wish I hadn't brought this is because I love this, and now I associate it with hospital. The other thing was Prada Candy perfume. which, I'm sorry, I wear perfume all the time. If you don't want to smell my perfume, don't share a room with me. I know a lot of people were just like, oh, you shouldn't wear perfume in a hospital. Anyways, I now associate this with hospital, which is not cool. Okay, and then on the other side of this bag, there are these little compartments, and they Velcro off. The first one I had here was like face. So I had brought a sleeping mask. I just got this for like $3 down at Rite Aid. It wasn't expensive. I brought eye drops, moisturizing eye drops, because I need them. I brought the the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lips Transformer. It's just a little clear lip gloss. It's a little milky, but it was nice to have just as a lip gloss. Obviously, when you're in the hospital, you shouldn't wear colored products, but that's not going to prevent me from having a lip gloss. And then I had a lip balm. And this is actually Medline, petroleum free. And I really like Medline. Medline is something you get from hospitals, or as an IHSS worker, I get samples of them through the mail and stuff. So, and in the last compartment was my hair compartment. I was there long enough where I asked them to please let me bathe since I now live here. Like I said, there were complications, so I was there for more days than I wished I had been there. And I had actually taken a shampoo and conditioner from Living Proof, but I didn't get to use them because on the day that I went to bathe, they released me instead. So the other things I had in there were a small Amika Perk Up dry shampoo. Dry shampoo is not something that I really like. I'm using it right now because I'm having a hard time getting around and bathing. I'm one of those people who I wash my hair every single day. Say what you want, I wash my hair every single day. So, and then the other thing that I had in there was the Kardashian Beauty Black Seed Dry Oil. I love this. It's a wonderful hair oil. I've been using it for like 4 or 5 years now or something. Maybe not quite that long, but I really love this. I got this in a sample in my, I want to say, BoxyCharm. And I've bought multiple bottles since. So there you go. And I think that's everything that I took to the hospital. One more thing that was in my bag that I forgot to include in my video. It was a little sample jar of the Tarte Drink of H2O. It's a hydrating boost moisturizing gel. It was just a little jar. I've gotten a sample of this from somewhere, I don't remember where, and there's not that much left in it, but it's just like a little gel, and I really appreciated this while I was in the hospital, because you know your skin feels all dry and stuff. That's one thing about the hospital, and I knew this going into it, was you get dry. Like, take a moisturizer, take a hand cream, take a face moisturizer, take everything you can think of that will hydrate you. Drink tons and tons of water. I mean, there's something about a hospital that will make you dry, and I think a lot of it has to do with the pain medication, honestly. I think a lot of medications will dehydrate you, and I think pain medication is a big culprit. Anyways, so I just wanted to include that real quick. The other thing I took was, obviously, I took my phone, and I took a USB charger, which this hospital, another hospital I stayed at, had USB chargers right there by the bed. You could you could charge them. This hospital did not. So I had my mom bring me a regular wall charger adapter. So that's important to know, that not all hospitals have USB outlets readily available. And I think that's about it. I'm still doing my recovery, obviously. I have a nurse that comes out to my house twice a week now. And I've been going to my surgeon once a week to have everything checked. So I think that everything is on the mend, hopefully. So I'll give you any new updates as I get them, and I'll see you next time. Bye!